What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am bringing you a flawless foundation routine. I hope you guys learn a little bit something and you find this look that you can wear to any occasion if you need a quick beat. But make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Ooh, child, we had a long day and your girl is tired, okay? But welcome back to my channel, guys. We are doing a flawless foundation routine today, so let's get into it. First, I like to start off with some type of toner. This is the Clean and Clear Deep Cleaning Toner with the cotton round. I just dab a little bit of that on the cotton round and go in on my face. But girl, it's 11 at night. Get that out of here. We ain't got time for it today. Next, I like to take my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, just put a little bit on my finger and focus on my T-zone area. Now, I don't want to see anybody talking about my nails in the comments, okay? If you really just want to talk about it, maybe you can have a conversation with your mom later, but right now, I don't want to hear it. But I really love this primer because of how tacky it gets, and I really feel like my makeup really adheres to it. Next, I'm just going to take my Ulta Beauty eyebrow pencil, and these pencils are bomb, y'all. All shades will be listed below, but I just like to follow the natural way that my eyebrow grows. I don't add any extra arch or anything. My eyebrows are pretty straight, so I just follow the natural curvature of my eyebrow. Curvature. Okay, girl. Once I get to the front of the brow, I like to go in an upward motion just to give like hair looking strokes with my pencil. And I just like to brush that through to make sure I get that nice faded effect. Anybody else, when y'all feeling y'all brows, y'all arms get tired? Like, girl, over it. But now that I'm looking like Chewbacca's little sister, let's move on. Next, I like to take my Duo Lash Glue and run that through my brows. I like to brush it through, for one, to keep my brows on longer, and also to give them more of a natural look. Kind of makes your brows look like hairs again. Bonnet, can you move, sis? Thanks. Next, I take my e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer and I just use my flat top brush to really carve out my brows. Everyone knows that the brows are essential, so take your time on this part. Really get that nice, sharp edge, and boom, you got flawless brows every time. Now, mine don't come out flawless every time, but listen, it is what it is. We know that our brows are sisters, not twins, sometimes cousins, but we ain't judging, boo. Now that I've carved underneath on both brows and brought that color down on my lid a little bit, I am feeling good, they looking good, and we are ready to move on to the next step. Next, I take a fluffy brush and I just go and I blend out that color that I brought down on my lid a little bit. I try to be as careful as possible because it's been several times, girl, that I've been blending a little too much, a little too hard, and I messed up my whole dang brow. So just be careful. Make sure you pat out that color, diffuse it, because you don't need any harsh lines. That ain't cute. Next, I like to take that same concealer shade that I used to carve underneath my brows and put it on my lid and just blend it out with the same fluffy brush. I just want to make sure that my eyelids match the rest of my face because my eyelids are a little bit discolored. So if you don't have this problem, you don't have to worry about this step. Next, I'm going to grab my Mercier translucent powder, get a bigger fluffier brush and just set my eyelids with that. Obviously, if you put any type of liquids on your face, you must set it with powder, girl. If ain't nobody told you. That's why y'all be going around looking oily faced. Don't do that. Get you some powder and set your face. Well, in this case, your lid. But you know, we're going to get to that part too. Next, I'm going to take my Juvia's Place bronzer palette, and I think this is in the medium dark shade. Not sure. Like I said, shade names will be listed below. But I like to take just a little bit of that and throw it in my crease just to give my eyes some type of color. Not really trying to do a full eyeshadow look, but just adding a little bit of dimension to the eyelid. Girl, as I'm sitting there putting in the work, I realized that my lips are a little dry. I had to get up and give me some moisture real quick. Much better. Now, when I was filming this, it was late, but I was hungry. That pasta salad I had, good, girl. Next, I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner from Sephora. I love this stuff. I'm just going to start in the middle of my lid and draw my line. And then after that, I am going to draw out my wing any day. I'm going to draw out my wing, and then after that, I will connect the lines and just fill it in. Eyeliner literally takes patience, y'all. I still mess up eyeliner from time to time again because it's difficult. It's hard to get a straight line. It's hard to get a right wing. Your wing's always looking crazy. One up, one down, one side, one around. It's crazy, but you know what? It's all good. Just keep practicing and you'll get better. I know I still struggle day to day with this. My eyeliner is cute, ready to go. I love it. But then, of course, the perfectionist in me sees that one of them is thin and one of them is thick. So I'm like, let me add just a little bit more. Girl, don't do this. If it's thick and it's thin, just leave it because you're going to mess it up. Just keep trying to add and add and add. Not quite sure what I heard, but I got to a point with my eyeliner where I was like, girl, at this point, it is what it is. It ain't like you going out nowhere. Next, I'm going to take my two mascaras, the Benefit Roller Lash and the Tint Idol by Lancome. I love these two mascaras, and I do double up on mascaras. Even though I plan to put on falsies, I want to make sure that my lashes blend with my falsies. So if you're looking for a good combination, the Benefit Roller Lash and the Lancome Tint Idol, perfect. The video just going on and I'm still eating. Okay, but I'm going to take my Mercier powder, going to put a little bit of that in the lid, and I'm going to take my beauty sponge, dab it in there. It's a little dirty, don't mind that. My edge is trying to catch me off guard. Don't judge me, but I'm just going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to dab this all over my face. And honestly, this is a game changer of a makeup trick. I know y'all seen different makeup artists use this, but if you want your makeup to last all day, be matte, sweat proof, if you have fine lines, if you're super oily like me, this is the hack to start using, y'all. All right, now that we put that on our face, we're giving Casper. Yes, Casper.com. But wait, we really don't want to give Casper, but y'all know what I'm saying. In order to get a flawless face, we got to give a little Casper. So next, I'm going to take my Nars Radiant Foundation, put that all over my face. My dog was being hella rude in this clip, but don't worry about that. Anyway, so we're going to continue to put this all over my face. I'm just using the same brush that I carved out my brows with. I really have been going into getting a smaller brush and spreading that all over my face versus just taking a big old brush and just going in that way. Girl, as I was filming, I realized that my doggone to-go plate was just up and in the frame. Like, can we say ratchet together? 1, 2, 3, ratchet. Okay, close that up and keep it going. I'm just going to take my beauty sponge and start blending that all over my face. And you can definitely use a brush for this portion. I have just been getting into my sponge a lot lately, and I just love the look that it gives with the Nars Radiant Longwear foundation. So this is definitely top tier, A++ for me. Next, I'm taking that same brush again with the same Nars foundation, and I'm using that to carve the top of my brows. I've just noticed that using my foundation to carve the top of my brows has blended a lot better. It's looked a lot better. It's made it look more natural. So I've been deciding to use this method a lot more recently, and I love it. I just do what I would normally do with my concealer, carve out that brow, and then blend it upwards so that I can blend it all across my forehead. Next is my favorite part, concealer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. concealer and the Juvia's Place concealer. I am going to put the e.l.f. underneath my eyes and above my lip. Since it is a little bit darker, this will blend with my foundation better before I put the lighter concealer. And y'all, I was struggling. Didn't know if I want to do the nose, the chin, the forehead. Finally went to the forehead, but goodness, I couldn't figure it out. And look, still struggling. Anyway, I'm going to move on to my Juvia's Place concealer. It is a little bit lighter, so I'm just going to put it in the places that I would normally put it. Next, I'm going to use my Black Opal Black Walnut Foundation Stick, and I'm going to use this to cream contour. This has been a game changer for me. It is an extra step, but overall, I love the look of it. So I'm just going to hollow out my cheekbones, temples of my forehead, my chin, and also my nose area. Next, I'm going in with my Morphe Setting Mist, and I'm just going to use this basically to rehydrate my skin again with all of the liquids, cream products, whatever you want to call them, on my face. A little bit too much, girl. Don't choke yourself. Just want to get my beauty blender and blend my concealer out, and I will be using a brush for my cream contour. I did want to make sure I add this in here, guys. Make sure when you are blending that you are blending with your brush and your sponge to make sure that they blend seamlessly. Okay, who is tired of me blending? Because I sure am. We are going to get into the key part though. You need to make sure you reblend underneath your eyes so you won't have any creases. If you set your creases, then you pretty much have failed your flawless makeup look. So I'm warning you in advance. Take your powder and you want to dip that sponge in there, and I am lightly baking. I have really gotten out of hardcore baking because dries my face out, don't have time for it. So I just do a light bake underneath my eyes, above my lip. I also carve out that contour. You got to have it straight, honey. Did y'all like that sound effect? If y'all didn't, oh well. So I'm just going to snatch my jawline, my chin, jawline, whatever, both of them, with that powder, so that way everything could be crisp, clean, and precise, honey. Next, I'm going to take my Juvia's Place bronzer powder and I'm going to take that and set all the places that I put my cream bronzer. Remember, you have to set your cream in liquid products or you're going to be oily faced. Girl, not me still eating. But anyway, you want to make sure that you set all of those cream and liquid products because like I said, they will do nothing but melt off in this heat. So remember to set them. Next, I'm going to take my Juvia's Place blush palette, and I'm going to take this coral terracotta looking orangey type blush. Girl, I just named about 3 different colors. But anyway, I'm going to put that on the apple of my cheeks. Whew, so pretty. I love it. I've been really into orange blushes lately, and this is one of my faves. Y'all need to go ahead and cop this one, because when I go back to the store, I'm going to buy like 20. Gonna go back in with that setting mist once again and just set my face, well, not set my face, just rehydrate it once again so that I can blend out that powder just a little bit better. It's really gonna help push that powder into my skin and let my makeup last a little bit longer. You always want to push the powder into the skin. I always have done that, never been a big fan of swiping it away. Girl, I want to make sure this is on my face all day and night. I want it to be 2070 and I still got this makeup on my face, okay? Well, it's 2070 a little bit long. Okay, 2030 then, since y'all want to cry about it. But anyway, we're going to move on to my Black Opal pressed powder. And I'm just going to use this to get rid of the powder that I put to carve out my cheekbones. I like to use this because it's going to help really get rid of that powder and it won't leave you with like a white cast there. Next, I want to take my Duo Lash Glue again, and I'm just going to run this along my eyelid as close to my lashes as possible to prep for my eyelashes. I've noticed that this has worked a lot better versus putting the glue on the eyelash itself. It dries a lot quicker, and boom, you can put your lashes on with ease. Next, I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner once again, and I'm going to do my new signature that I've been doing. Now, I'm not the first one to do this, so don't try to clock me and say, so-and-so did it first. Girl, I didn't say I was the first one. I said it's my new signature. Basically, I just put a little dot underneath my eye. I feel like it's really cute. It makes my makeup look like, yes, adds a little extra, nothing too crazy, but I like it. So, boom, just hitting that real quick, and we're done. Next, I'm going to take my eyelashes and I'm just going to plop those on my lid. Now, I have really had the best results with tilting my mirror upwards and looking down to put on my lashes. It'll really help save you some time of struggling to put the lashes on. It just helps you see everything just a little bit better. Sorry, got a little tongue-tied. Next, we are going to get into lips. And first, I like to wipe off any product that I may have had on my lips just with the tissues, just so that we can have a clean canvas to work on. Next, I'm going to take my brown lip liner pencil and just line my lips, not too much, but just a little bit, just to make sure I give it some definition. I am going to go in now with this liquid lipstick from Sephora. I will have to put the name down in the description, but this is the best nude liquid lip I have found. Don't get alarmed. I know it look a little crazy, but give me a second. I'm going to just blend it out with my lip liner a little bit more, just so that we won't have too much of a harsh line. Next, I'm going to take my NYX lip butter gloss, whatever. Y'all know what it is. I'm going to list all products and shades down below. Just going to put this gloss on my lips as well. Lastly, I'm going to take my lip oil from Ulta. These are fire. If y'all haven't been using these, you need to pick them up. I'm just going to top that on top to give my lips a little bit extra shine. People, let me tell you about my best friend. The one size fits all setting spray is bomb. It's going to have your makeup transfer proof, waterproof, bulletproof. Well, maybe not bulletproof, but y'all get the gist. Don't tell your lawyer that. Anyway, y'all, we have made it to the end of the video. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was entertaining. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a little bit of something too. But any video ideas you guys have for the future, please leave them in the comments below. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.